Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Tailormadejane here, and we are back with another slate today. Okay, y'all, this look came out so freaking cute. It kind of reminds me of the butterfly look that everybody's doing, but it's not. It's just like a geographic liner with a beautiful, like, you know, colors. But yes, I really enjoyed filming this. I hope y'all like what y'all seeing because we did achieve this in today's video. Also, I do talk about my makeup class that is coming up on February 13th, 2021. And it is on a Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time and 2:30 p.m. Central Time. If you're out of the country, honey, I don't know what time that is for you. So you're gonna have to Google it. But yes, you guys, I really enjoyed filming this. I hope you guys love it. Make sure y'all keep on watching. But don't go any further unless you like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. But hit that good old notification bell because you do not want to miss what your girl got coming next. I love y'all. Keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so I am back. I have been going live on Facebook. I have promised them because that's where I started. And so I promised them I would go back live on Facebook from time to time, y'all. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna prime my face with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I just moisturized with the Moon X Cosmetics oil because my skin is really dry. And so lately it has been very, very patchy. So with that being said, I had to put some oil on it because I tried a new skincare product after my face was clearing up and look at all these new dark spots. I'm learning my lesson to stop trying products because it ain't working. So with that being said, I'm gonna just jump straight into skin. We're just gonna do what we normally do. I'm gonna use a spiced rum concealer as foundation, of course. Watch when I blend this in, y'all. It looks like literally like butter. It looks like it's not the right color, but watch when it blends in. Oh my honey, honey. Honey, honey. So today we are doing something different with the lighting. So it's not as, I guess it's still bright, but it's not as like lit up and like professionally lit because I'm just using the ring light today. Because I decided that, what did I decide? Oh, I didn't like the shadow around my nose. I know y'all heard me talk about that in like my last 2 videos. And so I'm trying to fix it until I can get the new boxes my dad keeps talking about, the little filters. I'm gonna use my Real Technique Instapop cheek brush to blend out this foundation. Look at how it just blends with that neck. Watch this. I haven't been using this much. I don't know what made me go in this heavy today. I went in a little too heavy today, but it's okay. A little extra. I'm over here doing this in a wig cap. I have some new concealers today. The e.l.f. Cameo concealers. It's the matte finish. I didn't mean to get the matte finish ones, but I think I'm gonna wait to try those. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape and Deep and Tan Sand. I'm gonna take this tan sand directly right here in this inner corner, drag it out a bit, take it on the side of my nose. The everyday casual, you know. So yeah, y'all, I've been trying to balance out like doing Facebook, fulfilling orders, doing classes, and I have been falling short on YouTube and Instagram because it's just so much. And so, you know, you end up slacking in certain areas trying to fulfill all these other areas. So that's what's been going on. But I ain't got another class for like almost 2 weeks, for 13 days or 12 days or something like that. Starting next week, I would no longer be filming on Mondays or Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays, I'm gonna dedicate to going live on Instagram and Facebook. I'm gonna have to learn how to balance both. I'm gonna take this on my nose. This is the ColourPop foundation stick. All right, now let's go ahead and blend that out with the Instapop cheek brush. I have 2. I have one for contour, one for foundation. And we're just gonna blend that ColourPop foundation stick out, blending in an upward motion because you do not want your contour to look droopy. And then we're gonna blend out the concealer next. So I'm gonna film on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then I'm gonna take Sundays off for myself because I'm gonna film 3 days out the week. So you guys are gonna get 3 new YouTube videos every week. And then I'm gonna go live 2 days out the week so that I'm just like, you know, learning how to balance all of my platforms. And then I'm going to, I'm gonna film every day and go live every day after 2:30. Let's blend this out. I don't mind just blurring it under the chin. You see it's not too heavy, but it gives it a touch of brightness. And then going on and just touching up the deep. We're just touching the deep color. Reason being is because we're not going to drag the tan sand out. We're only going to drag out the deep to blend in with the foundation. And then the tan sand is going to be pretty much stationary. It's going to sit right there, pretty much where we applied it. That's why we're allowing it to dry down so that it doesn't move much. So when we do blend out, it is literally like stationed in place. I'm just going black in with my foundation brush to make sure everything's blended. No harsh lines. And then I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush on the sides of this face, making sure there's no harsh lines either, because we want to blend into that concealer. We don't want it to just be like, you know, sitting there unblended. Right here, it's giving me like harsh vibes. I'm gonna go in with my contour shade also to make sure that that's blended into the foundation shade too, because that could possibly be it. Oh yeah, that was it. I'm gonna take this Real Technique 308 brush and I'm gonna carve out this nose contour. Just dragging it down to the side, blending it out. You wanna be careful using creams. You don't use a cream on your nose, especially if you have an oily nose. I would not recommend a cream on your nose. It will cause it to oil up really bad and you won't be able to have a flawless face all day. So if you have oily skin, do not use a cream. Use like a darker foundation or a darker concealer, something that's matte and that dries, because you have longevity with your skin, your products. I have a makeup class coming up on the 13th of February. One and only. I'm not going to do any more. I always get asked to do it, and so I'm finally doing it. So I'm not going to be doing any more though. So yeah, just a heads up, you guys, if anybody wanted to know, for beginners who really want to have like that personalized, ask as many questions as you want, get it, and then it's going to be like how to become an influencer, tips and tricks on how to become an influencer, Q&A, all of that good stuff, and a product list. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia powder in the color Deep Peach, and I'm going to set here around. I know, right, y'all? This is not my traditional, like, wow, that's bright. I'm going in with a very light hand, not so much powder. Very beautiful and subtle. Beautiful, right? Now let me show you the trick. And that is the Anastasia Deep Peach powder. Now let me show you the little trick to make that under eye pop off really bright. I'm gonna take my MAC Medium Dark Studio Fix contour palette and I'm gonna go into this brush and I'm gonna set again, because I haven't, you notice, I'm gonna blend again because you notice I haven't blended this part out yet. This is the area I left alone. And I'm gonna take my setting brush. I'm gonna go into the lightest shade in this palette. And I'm gonna just tap it directly under the eye, right here. Look at that already. Gives it a soft focus, beautiful highlight directly where it needs to be. And then I just kind of like blend it into that ABH powder lightly. I'm not taking anything else on my hand. I'm just blending it in. Everywhere we put that concealer, the brighter concealer is where we're gonna put this lighter color. We put a brighter concealer here, we're gonna put the brighter color here. And it just softens up that nose contour a lot too. I'm taking it on the side of my nose where it will have, you know, shadows to help eliminate the shadows. All right, y'all, this is all freaking set now. This looks so good. It looks so good already. Okay, let's close up our powders. We're gonna grab our all over setting powder, which is the Too Faced Born This Way powder with the Hank and Henry brush. We're just gonna set all over and blend this in with that Anastasia powder. We're just gonna set the bronzer and everything. I'm gonna use this down the sides of my nose lightly, just to blend, you know, any harsh lines without going over it with a contour shade. We're gonna take the same Anastasia Deep Peach powder. We're gonna go into it and carve out this contour. It's not too dark, so it's not gonna, too light, so it's not gonna leave me ashy. Probably if I use that much, it will. Anywhere we want this contour to be carved. So if you carve it too low, your contour gonna look too low. The reason why I'm dragging now is because everything is set, so it won't move. So I'm gonna take this MAC palette, and as you can see, this is my little contour shade here, because it's kind of cool, but it's not too cool. It has like a nice, beautiful bronze kind of thing going on, and I'm gonna just tap it on so that I don't use too much. I don't go overboard. All right, now I'm gonna take some blush. Of course, I'm gonna use my Juvia's Place blush. I'm about to go get a new blush though. I wanna try some new blushes. So comment below and tell me what you guys think I should use and try for blush. Let's go ahead and tap on a nice, beautiful blush color. I'm gonna mix this with a little bit of eyeshadow because I don't want it to be too dark. Kind of want it to be kind of pinky, like a pale pinky. I'm just taking this up. I'm gonna set my eyes. And I'm gonna do this Courtney, Faces by Courtney. She takes her base and she just goes into her eyeshadow first, and then she follows up with her brows. So that's what I've been doing that lately, and I really, really love how it looks. So I'm gonna do that today. I'm about to actually look and see what look I did last. So I'm gonna take this Green with Envy base. I'm gonna take my Morphe E30 brush. I'm gonna just apply this directly on the lid. All right, we're gonna take that and blend it. Blend out the edges. That is pretty. This is a pretty color. I'm gonna go into this blue out of the Beats by Deb palette. The darkest blue in the palette. The matte shade out of this palette. Just stacking it right on top. And this is acting as a base for the eyeshadow. And also creating that inner corner that lid color that I want. Now I'm gonna go into a blue. I'm gonna go into a purple. I'm not gonna go into the darkest purple. I'm gonna go into Frieza. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna mix it with a purple out of a different palette too. And go into these two colors. I didn't take that base all the way up to the top of my brow, which I should have done. So I don't have any color up there whatsoever. So I'm gonna wipe this off. I'm gonna put a little bit of base up there. This colors actually are really pretty together. I'm gonna put the Rumor 6 base. I'm gonna go from my brow area all the way down. Just to give this shadow something to stick onto and to make it pow. You feel me? Because it's already pigmented, but I want it to down, you know? That's pretty, y'all. Now I'm gonna go back into that blue to make sure I'm not losing any color from the blue, because that is what's making it pop. The blue into the purple. I'm gonna mix a purple with a light pink shade just to get a transition shade. I'm gonna kind of blend this blue into this green right here, and it's creating like a nice little teal shade. I'm gonna put like this, no, that'll ruin it. I want a mint green color. Let's see if I create a mint green color by mixing a light green and a blue together. Not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm just packing that into that dark blue shade. That looks really good. I'm mixing a light blue and a green color together out of a no-name palette. If you follow me on Facebook, then you would understand what I mean. It's an inside joke. Going back into that blue again with a more defined brush. This is a Morphe 454 brush right here. I'm just patting these two colors together. Sorry, I know I need to bring it down. It's hard. I think I'm gonna put some gold shimmer on it. What you think? Or silver? Oh, how about I do this? I take the green on my back of my hand, and then I put gold and silver on top of it to see which one looks best. Oh, that silver looks so freaking good. I'm thinking this one. So I'm gonna go with the silver today, y'all. This is from Ja Cosmetics on Instagram. Her website is Ja Makeup Studio. I don't know if it's Ja. And I don't think she corrected me either. I was like, when I talked to her, I don't think she corrected me on how to say it, because I posted it in my story. I was like, I don't know if this is how you say it, but it looked like Ja, J-A-H, I don't know. But she never corrected me, so it could be it, but it could possibly be extremely wrong. So just a heads up. And this is her CC3 brush. I'm gonna take off all that product off the brush that I just put on there. And I'm gonna go in there with a light hand to help eliminate a lot of that green that I just put on there, because I don't want it to light. I kind of want it sheared out like I just had it, but brighter than that mint green that we created. That's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take the silver shade and I'm gonna tap into it lightly. I'm gonna kind of just like go in and start packing it on there. Just like carrying it over. That is pretty, you guys. That is really pretty. And honestly, it's just so simple. It's like, it's a really simple look to do. It's just a couple of colors packed on top of each other and it created a beautiful blend. So I'm gonna do this eye off camera and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do our brows. All right, y'all, so both eyes are done. I'm thinking about just being a little bit more crazy and being a little more extra. I hate that about myself, but it's like, I just feel like this is not enough. So it's really pretty, don't get me wrong, really pretty. It is enough. You can stop here, throw on a bomb lash and be done. However, for me, I just always feel like I gotta give y'all a little bit more than the average. So with that being said, I wanna take my NYX Matte Black Liquid Liner. First, I'm gonna dust off this contour. I'm gonna take my bronzing brush so it don't leave any harsh lines. I'm gonna do a geographic liner. So I'm gonna take my NYX liquid liner and we're just gonna follow where we put that concealer right there. We're gonna draw it out. I'm doing my regular liner like normal. All right, so the liner's done. I don't know if I'm being crazy right now or if I should just left it alone because the colors were so pretty on this side. You could see it so vividly. That's just not what I see for myself. I'm just connecting this right here in the center. So I have a guide of where I want this liner to stop. Okay, y'all, so this is pretty much done, this eye. I did this brow off camera because my son just started throwing up out of nowhere. So now he's sick. So now I'm like, okay, let me hurry up and get this done because I gotta go tend to my baby. Even though his dad is with him right now, you know, it's just, I feel like I need to hurry up and get off of here because I'm pretty sure he wants his mom. He's in the shower. Once he get out, I wanna be done. So with that being said, I'm gonna hurry up and fill in this brow. I'm just using the Anastasia Ebony Dip Brow. Just lining everywhere my brow hairs are. I want to brush this hair down until I trim it because it's just too long. I need to do my brows. Y'all can see this brow is a lot thicker than the other one, but it's okay. We're going to give like an illusion when we conceal it. We're not wasting this look. So I'm going to take some concealer, the tan sand color, the brighter color, and I'm going to conceal right underneath that brow hair. And then I'm gonna take the same brush that I used for the pink and I'm gonna just blend it out to diffuse anything to make sure it's blended really pretty and has a soft, beautiful transition. We're gonna take this mint color again, the Envy color. It's called Green with Envy. And I'm gonna take this with the C3 brush from Jaw Makeup Studio. And we're gonna apply that just directly under the eye. All over. I'm gonna take my smudge brushes that I have and we are going to apply the same colors that we did on top on the bottom, the blue, all the purple, all of that. I'm gonna start with the dark blue. I'm just tapping it literally directly on the lash line. I want this to be tight on my waterline, my lash line, because I'm gonna blend it. I'm gonna blend every other color. I'm gonna take the teal color next that I created. And then I'm gonna take the the purple. And then the pinks. Well, it's the pink and the light purple together. That is pretty. That's actually really cute. Okay, y'all, so I'm using some lashes that I'm testing out for my lash line. I know I keep stopping and starting, but this last time it was not my fault. This last time, the vendor, they took a long time to finish my order, like 2 months almost. And then after finishing my order, when they sent it to me, every single lash was wrong. This lash is so freaking pretty. I think I'm definitely adding this lash to the collection. Y'all wanna hear something so horrible? I don't even wear colored lips, so I have no colorful lips like that in the house at all. I have like no colors in the house. I have like all nudes in here, and I don't feel like going to the garage because all my stuff is packed in storage in the garage. No, that's out. I guess I'll be wearing nude until it's time to move. I'm gonna put some concealer on as a base. Let me see. Boom, this look is done. Y'all, I really enjoyed filming this look. This look came out absolutely beautiful. It was so much so much that I imagined and more. This is what I kind of pictured for myself. I've been wanting to do a geographic liner look, but this is not what I pictured. So the next look is gonna be it's gonna be fire too, because what I imagined in my head, I didn't do it today. But just know there's another geographic liner look coming, and it's gonna be fire. So yes, y'all, I really enjoyed filming this. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this. I'm sorry that my mic cut out halfway through. We didn't realize that my mic was dying, and so it ended up dying. And I didn't realize it because my mirror was covering up my volume indicator on my monitor. And so when I finally looked up and I looked at it, I was like, wait, it's not moving and I'm talking. So I apologize about that. So I did do a voiceover, as y'all seen, as y'all heard, I mean. And we did plug up my Rode microphone for the time being until the other mics are charged. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.